Hey garden friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a quick update on my vertical patio container garden, Grow Zone 8A in North Carolina. My east-facing patio garden has been thriving, but a few weeks after planting, my containers need a little TLC. So today I'm showing you how I'm fertilizing my plants, installing additional support stakes, and harvesting some beautiful herbs that are ready for use. Let's get our hands dirty. As my plants continue to grow taller, it's time to install the second set of extendable garden stakes. These adjustable stakes are perfect for my container garden because I can extend and reconfigure them as my plants continue to grow. Each set purchased on Amazon comes with 70 stakes, 40 connector tubes, and 30 rotatable clips. Each stake is 16 inches long and about 11 millimeters in diameter. I also ordered an additional package of 100 rotatable clips. Amazon also offers a package of 50 clips as well, if you think 100 is too many. These stakes are great as they are durable, sunlight resistant, contain anti-slip ridging, and are reusable for future generations of gardens. Depending on the success of my vertical climbers, I may even purchase another set as well. So I'll probably not have enough stakes to go up another layer. What a problem to have, right? I considered creating independent support stake configurations per container for ease of mobility, but ultimately, I decided to give my plants the best support by connecting them together. I would highly recommend that if you intend to connect your garden stakes to multiple containers, that you are completely happy with your garden configuration. And I will admit, I jumped right into this project with excited exuberance and did not plan accordingly. I promise I will explain my little mishap later in this video. I'm placing these stakes carefully around the perimeter of each container, making sure to avoid damaging the root systems. Ideally, you would have a stake directly beside each main plant stem for the best support. As I mentioned before in a previous video, I opted to attempt to optimize the space by filling each container with more plants than I typically have in previous years. This may be my last opportunity to have a container garden for a while. And I was unable to have a garden last year due to us relocating back to North Carolina last summer. I truly believe that my plants will still get the support they desire and will still have plenty of growing space to thrive. That is one great benefit of growing a vertical garden. If I feel that a plant is not able to thrive in its current container, and the only additional cost I would have to incur would be potting soil. Once the stakes are in place, I'm using rotatable garden clips to secure them and provide additional support. These clips are fantastic. They are able to swivel and rotate to be used in any configuration, offering limitless possibilities. They are quick and easy to attach, and they provide additional firm support. For proper stem support, especially the vining plants, I'm using this jute cord I already have on hand. The natural fiber is strong enough to support the plants, but gentle enough not to cut into the stems. And if you don't have jute cord, no problem. Plastic garden clips are another excellent option. They're reusable, easy to attach, and can be quickly adjusted as your plants grow. After a few weeks of growth, my container plants are ready for some additional nutrients. I'm using Burpee's organic tomato and vegetable granular plant food. This 4-pound bag is perfect for container gardens and has the right balance of nutrients for both my vegetables and herbs. Since my plants are already established, I'm creating a top dressing mixture rather than mixing it directly into the root zone. Let me show you the method to my madness. I start by mixing the granular plant food into my extra container of potting soil, creating a nutrient-rich top dressing. Then I will carefully apply this mixture to the surface of each container, gently working it into the top inch of soil without disturbing the plant roots. This method allows the nutrients to slowly filter down to the roots when I water, providing a steady supply of food rather than shocking the plants with a heavy dose all at once. And for container gardens like mine, this supplemental feeding is crucial since nutrients in pots deplete faster than in-ground gardens. The Burpee organic fertilizer is perfect because it's formulated specifically for vegetables and won't burn my plants. I only used about half the bag today, so if I need to add additional nutrients later on, I am prepared. I also have another liquid plant food that I will talk about in a bit. As I mentioned before, I chose to use 2 different potting soils this year. My go-to Miracle-Gro Moisture Control and a local mix, Daddy Pete's Potting Mix. I immediately noticed that the local mix had larger mulch chunks and less fertilizer and soil overall. It appears that my plants in the Miracle-Gro mixture are thriving better than the ones using Daddy Pete's. However, the first 2 rows do get a lot more sunlight throughout the day. I can honestly claim that the containers with Miracle-Gro have significantly more moisture absorbance. I should also recognize that Daddy Pete's is also organic, if that's important to you. I added about 4 scoops per container and gently mixed it into the surface soil. Hopefully, my plants will thank me by continuing to thrive. After all this work, our plants deserve a good drink. I'm thoroughly watering each container, making sure to saturate the soil completely. This helps distribute the nutrients from our new top dressing down to the root zone where plants can access them. Container gardens in Zone 8A, like mine, can dry out pretty quickly, especially on this east-facing patio that gets morning sun. I check my soil moisture daily during hot weather and water as needed. You can check the moisture level by dipping a finger about 1 inch into the soil. I am using a 50-foot silver bullet pocket hose and a simple 10-pattern spray nozzle. I also have my watering cans for when it comes time to add liquid plant food. As I mentioned in a previous video, I have Arrow Garden brand liquid plant food that I will begin using about once a month, starting after about 2 months. The granulated mix I'm using today is supposed to provide nutrients for up to 3 months. And luckily, I still have half a bag if needed. This jute cord seems to be working great. I just simply secure the cord around the stem and secure it to a stake. On a few occasions, I found it a little easier to secure the cord to another cord string rather than the stake. Since I opted to use jute cord, I can always offer more stem support by attaching more jute cord as I extend my garden upward, especially in the center between the stakes. Not all my plants need support quite yet. Luckily, I should have plenty of extra jute cord after I finish today. I also have the option to purchase plant stem clips on Amazon, if necessary. There are a variety of clips readily available if I so choose. Today I am harvesting some of my thriving herbs that are ready for use. And when harvesting herbs, I always take care to cut just above the leaf node to encourage bushy growth. Never remove more than 1/3 of the plant at once. And if necessary, use sharp, clean scissors for a clean cut. Today's harvest includes basil, parsley, oregano, sage, and cilantro. And I have a few options to utilize these beautiful herbs. Some will be used fresh in tonight's dinner. Nothing beats the flavor of just harvested herbs. I can also preserve them for later use by dehydrating, grinding, and storing them in clear spice jars. I encourage you to keep an eye out for my upcoming video where I show my personal herb processing system. Please take a walk with me as I allow the abundance of growth from my patio garden oasis to speak for itself. There is such an amazing collection of fresh greens. My plants appear to be thriving. I am noticing that my pepper plants in the second row are being overshadowed by my tomatoes. This was the unfortunate oversight that I mentioned earlier in this video. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to tear apart some of my hard work to move this container to the first row. Mistakes happen. Life, it is what it is. Look at all these plants already starting to bud and fruit. My herbs look small, but are holding up great after multiple harvests. They are definitely growing strong. And look at those adorable little buds on these zucchini plants. And I'm getting super excited as a straight neck squash is just beginning to bud. No such luck yet with my other climbers, but they look healthy. So far, my Hungarian wax peppers, cayenne peppers, and poblano peppers are the only peppers to bloom. It's super exciting. My other peppers should join them soon. I cannot wait. That's it for today's container garden update. My vertical patio garden is really taking shape now, with proper nutrition from the burpee plant food and great structural support provided by the stakes and clips. And if you're growing in containers, remember that your plants need more frequent feeding and watering than in-ground gardens. But the convenience of having fresh produce right outside your door is totally worth it. Check the description below for links to all the products I personally use and would recommend. And if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more container gardening tips. Drop a comment if you have any questions about growing in Zone 8A or container gardening in general. And if you have any tips or techniques, I encourage you to share. Let's get our chat on. Happy growing. I'll see you in our next video. Stay chatty.